Morning, September the 9th, 7 o'clock in the morning. It's time to get this day started. My pickup isn't until noon, and it's only a couple hours down the street, but I'm going to buzz down to the TA in Kung Fu, and I think it's Corfu, and take a shower, have some breakfast, that sort of thing. So I'll see you there. Alright, I got some go-go juice for baby. Unfortunately, I only give us 50 gallons, which kind of sucks because to get a shower is 60 gallons. And it really kind of sucks on Swift's part that they don't give us enough fuel to get a shower. That's alright. I had some extra showers, so I just used one of them. But if I didn't have any showers, I would have had to pay for a shower, and that would have sucked. But had a good breakfast, had a long hot shower, man, and it feel good. I just soaked big time. I feel loose as a goose now. So time to go to my pickup. It doesn't pick up till noon, but my GPS says I'll arrive at 11, so I call that the golden hour. No big deal. I wouldn't show up any more than an hour, because then you're just wasting your time, because a lot of these places have, the dock scheduled. So even if you show up early, you're still wasting time waiting to get loaded. So yep, see you there. Alright, made it to my pickup, plenty of time. Got here at 11. They were happy to see me. Good old folks. I picked up here before. They actually remember me, which is kind of awesome, because I'm here today, gone tomorrow. Most people don't remember me, but that they remember me, probably because of my shirts. My cheapo Wally World shirts. I'm in the town of, I think it's called Macedon, 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 I don't know. I think it's Macedon, and this is kind of cool. This is God's country right here. A little fun fact: just down the street, I passed it on the way in, is like the only other place in the world where God has visited. It's the spot where God came to Joseph Smith while he was sitting on a mountain or something. I'm not exactly sure of the story, but that is where Joseph Smith and God had a little chat. And of course, anybody who speaks to God, he was killed shortly thereafter. I think out in Illinois or something. I'm not a Mormon, so I'm not 100% sure on the story, but it is literally right down the road, and it's kind of fun. Maybe I'll video it on the way out. I know Swift doesn't want us to do videos while driving, and I agree to that, but hey, we should be able to bend the rules a little bit for God, right? I mean, it's God after all. And it's a pretty straight stretch road, pretty simple. So, it'll be no big deal. And I think you ought to see it. I mean, come on. God appeared there, right? That's got to count for something. Kind of surprised it's not a bigger deal than it is, I mean, we're just out here in North New York countryside, and it's not really, doesn't seem to be, anybody really seems to care that God came here of all places. But he did, according to Joseph Smith. I'll tell you what, man, if God came to me, I wouldn't tell anybody. I mean, it seems like all people ever do is kill anybody connected to God. So, I mean, first thing I would do is obviously give God a hug and say thank you for life. And if he delegated some work to me to do, I'd be like, yeah, you know, love you and all, but they kill everybody who talks to you, so I don't think Adam ate enough fruit from the tree of knowledge, to be honest with you. So, yeah. I don't see why God would talk to me anyhow. I'm just an ordinary person, but you never know, right? I sure wouldn't tell you, though. Before I know it, they'll be stringing me up on something, too. So, yeah, I tell God, love you and all, but I don't know. Find somebody else to, you know, can carry your message. I mean, in this day and age, God should just go to TV, get it over with, right? Yeah, another kind of cool thing here is literally right there is one of the old original Erie Canal locks, and just a little further over on the other side of the trees is the actual New York Barge Canal, what replaced the Erie Canal, and man, that thing is on my bucket list. I've already bought the boat. It's going to be here soon. It's going to be next. That's my next adventure. You guys probably noticed it says Bonafide's Epic Adventure on my channel, because I was putting that together, and it's proving a little more difficult. Not a big deal. I normally go backpacking on the Appalachian Trail for my epic adventures, but it's been very crowded, and I knew I had to come up with a new adventure hobby. So I bought a boat. Going to start doing the inner coastal waterways of America. I mean, if you add them all up, it's like 1,000,000 miles. I can go any old place I really want on some of these rivers and things. I mean, jeez. I started looking in on that, and I like, I love the water. I love to go fishing. I'm just going to combine them all together. But that's nothing to do with trucking. That's just future. Maybe I'll talk about it more later, but that's not a big deal now. But for now, they are loading me up here. Not right now at the moment, though, unfortunately, but whatever. And I'll show you our, that's the wrong button, our upcoming route. We're going to Neenah, Wisconsin. Another weird name, of course. And pretty easy trip. You only really have to deal with Chicago. A little bit of Cleveland, but Cleveland hasn't been too bad. I don't really go Interstate 90 through Cleveland. I always go 271 to 480. It's so much easier. And again, it's only a few more miles. When you get down to 90, if you ever driven through there, I mean, it's just curves and
please drive to highlighted route.
Exit all over the place. It's more of trouble than it's worth. So if you ever want a different route, man, that 271, 480, that's really the way to go through Cleveland. So now that she's all loaded up, oh, speaking of loading, sounds like they're starting to load me up too. Now we'll just move this over so you guys can see what I'm doing. I have no idea if you care or not, but I'm going to do it anyhow. Seeing this channel is new and nobody's leaving me comments, I'm not sure what people really want out of this, but is the route. You can see I'm over there, and by kind of the truck blocks the pickup, but I am just east of Rochester, and I'm going to go down and around up to, looks like pretty close to Green Bay. Wisconsin, so that'll be kind of fun. Nice cool temperatures, good for sleeping. Hopefully I'm going to try to get to right here. Oh damn, I hit the button. Anyhow, I'm going to try to get right there to sleep for the night. By the way, if you see that little bit of cement right there, that's the lock. It sits right there on that. On the other side of that grass is an old lock. And there's a couple of dudes over there fishing in it. I'd love to know what they're catching. Probably bluegill and stuff, but man, I'd love to be there. As you can see, I got 25 hours left. This is a 10-hour, should be a 10-hour trip. I don't want to show you guys anything else because a lot of this information is proprietary, and I don't want to get in trouble with Phoenix, you know. I'm not 100% sure what is I can show and I can't show, so I put word out, but I don't know if it's going to come back or anything about giving me boundaries on what I can and cannot do. Oh yeah, 791 miles, so this is 814 miles, so that's about accurate. Yeah, 13 and a half hours. So delivers on the 10th, any old time on the 10th until 14:45. But I did get another note. Says cannot deliver early. The delivery appointment is scheduled from 9/9 at 1200 till 9/11 23:59. So I'll still try to get it there by 1400 on what is it, tomorrow? God, my memory is a sieve. I'm really not normally this bad. It's something to do with filming. I just can't seem to remember things. On the 10th, 14:45, and that's Central Time too, by the way. So, and today's the 9th, right? Yeah, so that's tomorrow. That'll be pretty tight, but I'll try to get it there. That hopefully pick up another load and get out of there. So, there we go. Later. Here's the spot where Joseph Smith had a little chat with God. Hopefully you can see it. There's a little phallus symbol up there on the hill. I guess that was the spot where he had a chat with God. There were probably no trees here then, and they just looked off in the distance and talked about the future. Kind of cool. Alright, stopped here in Angola, New York, with the last rest area on the turnpike. They got a Moes in there, and Moes Southwest Grill, and I had to get me a wrong dug. What a tasty little thing that thing is, huh? But boy, is it messy. Hopefully I still don't have any on me. It's one of the reasons I love these Hawaiian shirts so much. They hide all the dribbles and coffee marks. I don't know what it is, man, but I simply can't seem to drink coffee without getting some of it on me. So, got 6 more hours. Another 300 miles will do it for the day. I don't know if that's really going to get me to that rest area in Indiana, and of course the rest of the rest areas in Indiana are all under construction, so a lot of Indiana is out from truck parking. It really sucks. I don't know why they have to do all of them at once. So I'll see you at the end of the day. Alright, that's it for me today. Didn't quite get to where I wanted to be, but that's alright. I'm a bit of a dreamer anyhow. I'm just southeast of Toledo, Ohio. And it's like 8 o'clock, so it's been a long day. Well, let's see.
Home. Messaging. You have 4 hours and 27 minutes of remaining drive time.
Yeah, not too bad. 19 hours, 19 and a half hours left on my 70. And I drove, yeah, eight and a half, 8 3/4 today. So, it's a good day. Mileage is 473 miles. So, that's right on cue. It's exactly what I want. It's 7.5 hours to delivery. So, I'm in a good place. Gives me plenty of time for pickup at the end of the day. So I haven't gotten a load offer yet, but I got a fuel stop in Russell, Illinois, at the TA. So if I don't get anything by then, I'll just poke a planter, do a micro 10, and usually when you're up this area, you kind of have to poke planters. They not quite as good as the guys in the south and the east. So it's not a big deal. Sometimes you got to poke them. And yeah, it was a great day today. I mean, I don't know where the hell everybody is. It's a beautiful sunny day. Maybe they're raking leaves or something, or picking their garden produce and stuff. I don't know. I only slowed down once in Cleveland, and that was for an exit diver, so I was pretty surprised. I know it always quiets down after Labor Day. I usually get the roads until Thanksgiving, and then it picks back up again for Christmas. So it's nice. I'll take it. It was a tough summer this summer. Everybody went somewhere this summer, boy, I'll tell you. So it's nice to have. And now with the Christmas rush started, it's nice to have the roads and stuff. So yeah. I guess I'm gonna call it a day today, and I'll see you guys in the morning. I guess 6 a.m. I better set my alarm. We'll go back at it again. See y'all later.